Hello. Good morning, Daddy Chris here. And this is Wake Up Nigeria. So the drum. This is how we do it here. This is where we take a look at what is currently happening in the nation, Nigeria. Actually, step out a little bit right now. Because I'm alone, I may be able to step out of the show of Nigeria. The show is going to gradually ascend, because we're not descending. We're going to grow into a global morning show. But right now, let's still focus on Nigeria. So today we'll still be taking a look at some of the newspapers, and some of them are quite sad. I don't know what's happening between the Nigerian Super Eagles. I always say that when you have, let me just bring the Super Eagles here, this show of shame, it's kind of depressing, really, what the Libyans must have done to our boys. What could be their aims? Sometimes we try to find out why are they doing certain things. Not what is really happening. I don't care, but I just want to know why. Why would the Libyans descend so low to actually treat their fellow, their colleagues? That's how I want to say it. They're footballers, and this nation, Africa is one, and you're treating yourself as this. This is not about Libya, white and black, or Islam and Muslim. So I don't understand this. Well, on the show of shame, Nigerians are the team is back home, and obviously Nigeria will try to take action. I'm sure FIFA will take action on against Libya, and we will get that point, because the fear is if Benin Republic, which is very point behind us, now win their next match, and we didn't win the match against Libya, will they award us the 3 points? How is that going to go? So that is a very big debate at the moment. We don't know where we're going to go. We want to be at the core. But we can't blame the people for coming back home. It is what it is. Well, I'll be looking for what the analysts will have to say about this. But today, I want to do something called, maybe I should call it the Z generation. You know, we'll call it the Z generation. You know, the millennium are gone. You remember the millennial generation. We're no more talking of the millennial generation now. We're talking of the Z generation. What an amazing generation. You guys are powerful. Now, what makes you Z generation? Meaning you guys grew up with technology. You guys are grew up in the time. You were born into the social media. We were alive when something came. It's called Facebook, and we ran. There's Facebook. You understand? It was alien to us. Somebody innovated it, and they've been that. And in the course of my where I'm still here, the time comes where we say, oh, there's some people called the millennium generation. Boys, not on the old though. Not on the old. Today, I'm going to take a look at the total framework of what the generation is all about, and maybe challenge you people on the opportunities ahead of us. If Africa, let me come back to myself fully before I come back to that. If Nigeria is going to get out from where we are, we're not going to wait for the old people. The Z generation need to rise to the challenge, and it's quite challenging. Maybe today I'll be telling you people things you don't want to hear. Let me type it out. So those of you that know, I don't know how you people pronounce this, but I just call it the Z. You know, those of us who call it Z generation. You know, you guys need to come to this and maybe come and share this burden with me this morning. This Z generation. Who are you? Where are you guys? And I'll be challenging you. I may not be very friendly with you, but you are our hope. So how do I get you to sit up? That's the question of the day. You know how long? The first mobile phone. In fact, when I was in Nigeria I came back from Europe 1994. Young boy run to Europe, he came back 1994. There was no mobile phone in Nigeria. None. In fact, the only landline, we used to drive to business centers because there was no landline in my area. I have to drive to the business center to call my business partner in Europe. That was how bad it was. In fact, you can't even be blaming us, because even when I was in Europe, there wasn't much mobile phone. We were using landline. I remember in Belgium, when people want to buy cars, I have to plan somebody by our phone who received the call when they want to come and buy cars from me. Then my girlfriend was staying with me. She was the one selling the cars and making our profit. It was good. But you know what is it? Today, I don't even know where my landline is. It's on the phone. It's for business purposes. Maybe because of internet stability, yes. No, we don't need landline anymore. In fact, landline is now interconnected with our mobile. That was a generation, but young people, why I'm saying this is you people did not witness all this. You are the Z generation, meaning you grew up with technology. It was part of you. It's in your DNA because you can't take it from you. That's why sometimes when I talk to you guys, I try to understand where you guys are coming from. I can't, because you guys are of a different generation. Let us be clear. But today, I'm going to talk to you guys on 3 things. The challenges ahead of us. The only challenge you guys are going to tell me is that we, the old people, refuse to step aside. That is the truth. The older generation, Tinubu, Akpabio, wanna listen to me. We refuse to step aside. So we are an obstacle to progress. Fact. By the time somebody who can't work anymore is trying to be president of a country, that country is in trouble. Look at what is going on in the United States. The strength to run a country called America was not there. We have to tell Biden to leave. Sorry. He stepped down, sir. There is a reason for a Z generation to take control. They need to take control. But have we prepared them? We're going to look at our education system, whether we are even prepared. What kind of training are we giving them? Are we mentoring them right? The kind of example we are now showing them now, is that what we want to see when we are finally retired? Because soon, I'll be retiring in 3-4 years' time. In another 5 years' time, don't want to have anything. Now I'm going to be 65. Do I need to get to 65 before I retire? When I won't even enjoy my life. So I don't want to retire at 65. I want to retire by 62. I should be off. You see now, on a good day, I should be say by 60. After celebrating 60th birthday, I go tell them, say, I'm in my village. Anything I want, I'm going to do. But because I've not settled, Mona not blame me. I didn't start on time. You know, Africa, you have to grow up to start to do this, to do that, and you don't have opportunity. Before you begin to see opportunity coming, you are getting old. That's why I will not let my own affect the new generation. The opportunity the new generation have. And sometimes because we didn't step aside, you guys think you are very young people. So I'm going to challenge you guys today. I was putting up the array of these people. I thought I would show you through their images. But I'm going to start with the ones you know very well. And I'll start to those of you in the South, certain parts of Nigeria. I'm going to ask one question, and I wish my guests will join me soon. How old was Jesus Christ when he was killed? And when he was, in fact, when they say they must prosecute him, kill him. How old was he? Jesus was about 33. He never ever reached 36 years old. So you can imagine somebody who's just 33. They don't kill him. Meaning he had been performing when he was 20-something. Kai. The man that have changed the world, that the world has never been the same again. It's Jesus. How old are you? I'm in another verse now. Today is a bad day. The young people, you will wake up today. I come here, I talk about the old today. You think you are young. I was thinking Mary will be on this show. I wanted to tell Mary because she's going to come. Once to get the light in the studio, she will join me. I was going to ask her, Mary, how old are you sincerely? In those days, you would not be mother of 4. Those of now when they misbehave today, they drive. You see, I saw a 60-something years old woman. Sorry, if you see the way she was doing exercises, this, and I was just ashamed. And I said, okay, wear short knicker, tight. If you see the shape or the whole shape of the body. In those days, our mama at that age, they don't misbehave anymore. They never give up with sex. okay, I'll say una dey younger, Muna enjoy. But for something years old to think of getting married, now course. So this is a problem. I'm going too far when I talk of Jesus. I beg Nigerians, go and ask, how old was Gowon when he became president of Nigeria? He was 32. No, you guys are not getting me. Gowon was 32 when he was president. Okay, leave Gowon. Come to this other guy, Buhari, that returned. Because these are, you see, when they came on a return march, Buhari was head of state when he took over. Can you see how handsome the guy was then? I remember my father planted his picture in the front of his. You know, those days they will send their picture. They will sell them. You will buy, put in your house when new president, when new military man take over. My grandfather had one. How old were you, Prophet Buhari? We can't call you a prophet. How old were you, sir? Yeah, you think you are the best person to come back and rule Nigeria and sink the country. You were an analog generation coming to do what in the digital age. You guys are the DG generation. How can an analog person? I'm gonna teach you something. I'm gonna tell you something. The time we were in school, when we were in school, legible writing was a course. In my primary schools, one of the things we do every day is writing. They'll put something on the board, you have to write it. They are testing how legible, how good you can write. It was a very important course. Who needs writing today? I know sometimes they say you need to write. For what? What are you going to need it for? No. I am asking a simple question. For what? I will not write letters anymore. We don't post letters anymore. Tell me what, we don't even, only signatures is what we do now. And people don't even sit down to sign signatures anymore. They do it online these days. Don't put sign. Why should we be going back to the time when Buhari saw was the time when they were writing with hands? People thought with that kind of curriculum, how can they fit into the new generation of a child? My son, when he was born, he don't depress. You see that because of my laptop, the boy was born into the laptop. Now they follow me depress him. Because I'll be using my laptop, he will depress too. He was 2 months old. Now so when the mama drop her with me, I see that no man, they'll drop him there. As I'm doing, he's touching. I said, you young man, he go laugh. So he saw, he grew up with it, and that's the laptop he started with. When that boy was 6 months old, he was already playing with his own toys, digital. He talk, it's only digital. No, a time go soon pass. What I'm saying is, how can you fit into a generation? In fact, we old people, if we stick to stay, we're just punishing ourselves. There's no way we can fit into the new generation. We should only mentor our kids to say, this is where we're coming from, this is where we are, and this is where we could be. And until we have, it's not just what we were taught to, actually processing it. And, I am so confused, man. I was just looking at China. And I'm going to say something. For those of you who are now, do we call them the millennial generation? No, before the millennial generation. Let me tell you, the first set of mobile phone that came was Nokia. Only that the Chris still use Nokia. Only outdated people like me. This Nokia is a modified one. No, this is Nokia, but it's a modified Nokia. A better Nokia. You understand? But that has been modified. Because the kind of profile, when they ring, they call them pole. But this is the modified one. Those were the kind of phone we have today. But today, the Chinese have taken the same technology and make it their own. The reason I want to talk today is to the Z generation. They've made it their own. This is a government that is having a plan. These are people with a plan. These are young people that were mentored by their elders. They were told that you cannot be waiting for that thing that is coming from the US. Do your own. So today, how many phones are you using? Techno, Chinese. Samsung, Chinese. Tell me, if you will count and count and count, America have stopped producing phones. They know they cannot compete with China. Fact. And you see, there's one thing, there's something special. And I'm gonna say this today. Maybe I'm guilty too. But maybe we can take advantage of it. The reason most of these businesses are finding a fertile ground in China, China is a fertile ground for them, because the cost of labor in China will be way 100%. It will cut your labor production cost to 20. In fact, it will become 80% will be off. What you produce in America with maybe 100 pounds, you produce it in China with 20 pounds. If you be a businessman, where you will produce your things? You go to China. That is why even this no, where's my iPhone? iPhone is not here. The iPhone we have now is made in China. I bet, look at your iPhone, look at the back. Made in China. iPhone is American product. But they are now doing it in China. Why? Before I come home, before I draw this matter home, I want to remind you something. First, the most important thing I saw, the one that even impressed me, those of you born into the Facebook generation, Facebook, yes. Oh, you know, in those days, let me tell you one story. In those days, if you meet girl for Facebook, it was a disaster. So, like Facebook, they for me to, that is, you don't know them at all. Facebook, get when you meet for Facebook. It was a trouble, it was a disaster. How can you meet somebody on Facebook? How can you do that? Today, the safest place to meet is actually Facebook. Because if I talk to a guy, if he say hi, the next thing I go check your history. Who should they chat with? What did you don't post? Your history is on Facebook. I know you better on Facebook. If you tell me anything now, say, give me your Facebook. So I go and look at you. That's where I have your record. Not the one you will tell me, not the English you're speaking. I believe in what you have done in your past, which is reflected in your Facebook. In your old pictures, everything will be there. That's how I know whether you're real or fake. The Facebook, which was a threat to a place not to meet, is not the best place to meet. May God help us. I really want us to take this one. I want to ask you, Africans, maybe the bigger, when I talk of African, I drive this matter home to Nigeria. What have we done with the Facebook? We've seen it. Is it the young boy that invented Facebook? Is he a magician? Say young German guy is 20-something when he started. Maybe he's still 30-something now. How old is he? How old are you? I started with Jesus. You think you are young, but Jesus died at 33. How old are you? Now the young boy that invented Facebook, how old is he? Does he have 10 heads? 10? You see why that the Christ cannot work for somebody? That's why I will stay hungry like this before I go die. Because I just believe that there's something in me that I can do all things. If they say God created me in his image and likeness, then you cannot be doing things greater than me. I can do what you can do. And I don't need to jealous you. That's why I am who I am. Now I ask you Africans, Nigerians, there has been Facebook. You know what the Chinese have done? The Chinese say we will not copy them. Chinese came up with their own TikTok. Today now, if you are not on TikTok, in fact, WhatsApp, Facebook, everybody, Twitter, they have a problem because TikTok is here to stay. TikTok is generating everything. It's taking everything. TikTok even make you more money now. In fact, TikTok liberalize the whole thing. A time will come. YouTube will face extinction. By the time TikTok launch video and monetization of videos, TikTok, in fact, YouTube will face extinction. You know, I am sitting down here and I'm thinking, oh my God, where is Africa? Where is Nigeria? It's disturbing, my people. You know the people I can see? All I can see yesterday was Nigerians saying they want to separate. Okay. You know what is it? The Igbo man want to separate. You want Biafran state. I know. The Yoruba man want, I'm alone in this. The Yoruba man want to do one state. Kai. Arewa want to go. Kai. So when people are thinking of how we can have, we are not thinking how to have our own Facebook. Give it nine book. Anything you call in the name of Nigeria will work. Your problem is how to separate. And you guys are telling me that there are some people who are taking over your destiny that you cannot get rid of. Have you guys never heard of the Tiananmen Square? What happened in China? I'm going to give you some of this history. And you see, as I'm talking about the new generation, as I'm getting worried on where we are, it's more depressing to see that our emphasis today is how to get a separated Nigeria. And it doesn't, I don't understand it, man. Maybe I'm too stupid to understand. You guys need to teach me that the Hausa man is your problem. That the Fulani man is the Fulani man that lives in the bush. The man that is suffering like you, suffering even more than you. In the north, there's more poverty in the north than in the south. Is it the ordinary man that is the problem? No, the problem are those fools in the House of Rep. The fools that have stolen our money. They are not many. We can handle them. And maybe you and I should stop supporting people like Tinubu. That when Tinubu is doing something wrong, we say no. The problem is not Nigeria, my people. Nigeria is in fact, you know, let me tell you this. Nollywood, that's where I come from right now. Nollywood is only successful because of the size of the country. That's why no country in Africa can talk about filmmaking without Nollywood. Because we got the population. Imagine, you know, I was talking to Obi here. Obi, and when we finished making our film, I was telling Obi, when I finished making Amina, because Obi did a very wonderful film and I followed him. And I said to Obi, I will do this. Obi said that, Chris, what are you worried about? If 5% of Nigerians in the UK will buy your film, it's already a blockbuster. Only 5% of Nigerians in the UK. Is that not a strength? Is that not a big market? How is that a problem to you? When it comes to buying your movie, does the Hausa man cares? Does the Yoruba man cares? A movie is a good movie. And you know what? Now they were talking of the Nigerian Eagles that came back. Do we care? Who really, whether the boy is from outside, are they not Nigerians? Is the Super Eagle your problem? Your problem is Tinubu and his group. Get rid of them. Why would you want to break a beautiful union? Let me give you, before I come back to this, I live in the United Kingdom, and I'll try to use an example here. As we speak, the United Kingdom you hear of, UK, is made up of 4 countries. I don't know whether to call that. It's not a federation. I don't know how to call it. It's 4 countries in one. That's why it's called United Kingdom. Here we have the England. Have you seen the English people go to play football? The English team is different from the Scottish team. Have you seen the World Cup? And it's different from Wales. And it's different from Northern Ireland. They may not be qualified. Northern Ireland may not be qualified at the time. But these are 4 different countries that makes up United Kingdom. They're not breaking away, bro. Because they know the power of being one. That's why they can still confidently say we are going out of EU. If it's only England or only Scotland, where are you going? You cannot leave United Kingdom. If you leave United Kingdom, you're going to go and join EU. Because you're not enough to survive. Yeah, a place that does not even have a budget. The Yoruba land does not have a budget. The Igbo land doesn't have a budget. The Arewa doesn't have a budget. You're fighting how you're going to break. When people are now thinking of how to have our own Nigerian Facebook and Nigerian YouTube, I'm crying, man. What's wrong with you people? Are you guys for real? I saw the show of shame. You see, when I saw this picture today and they say show of shame, I said no. Actually, the show of shame is actually these people. These are the show. This is the show of shame. This is a show of shame for Nigerians to come to. If you look at where they go to, we are inferior before you. Meaning the black race never gets sex. You never get one time when black man will be person. This is the true show of shame. It's not the football team that came. That's not a show of shame. This is the show of shame. I am disturbed. I am ashamed. To come, you know what is so interesting is, with the size of Nigeria, we've gotten Nollywood. If we allow our kids, the Z generation, sorry, I always call them wrongly. You know I'm old. If we allow them, they will give us a Facebook. Tinubu, if you get out of the way, kids will come up with innovation that can compete with what is happening in the world. But if we continue like this, we have nowhere to go. But young people say, now need to be government first before I go invest. What kind of education have we given to them? So we have a problem. Listen, our problem is a fundamental one. I'm coming home. You see this country called Nigeria. Now only the same Nigeria you go say, this side will be Muslim, this side will be Christian. You know, I was listening to Gandhi. Gandhi said when he was growing up, he attended this church and the preacher was preaching. Now the preacher preached from the Hindu. There's a, could they call it book? I forgot the name of the book now. He will go straight to the Muslim Quran, and then go to the Bible as he was preaching using those things. That's what the Christ is preaching all the time. Because I believe in these old holy religions. They are all, oh God. Desmond Tutu said, God is not a Christian. Have you read his book? Desmond Tutu is an archbishop of the Anglican Church in South Africa, wrote a book and said, God is not a Christian. God is not a Muslim. God is not a Hindu man. God is God. Where are you people? You people limit God so small. Now when they tell you, I am the way, they do this and that, look at you. Are you stupid? Are you saying all the Muslims that are doing the great thing? Have you seen the Muslims when they are in this state? You think all those people are going to hell? What kind of God is he? If you tell me all those Muslims that are doing that thing, they're going to hell, then I don't need that God. It's not my God you're talking about. God is not a Christian. Hey, you Muslim man, God not be Muslim. Wake up, Nigerians. Wake up, Africans. God is not a Muslim. God is not a Christian. You know what I say? And I say it today again. Had Jesus Christ and Prophet Muhammad met on earth, they would have been friends. They were talking about one God. What's wrong with us, man? So the division you're talking about, even the Yorubas, I thought you guys are even more educated. Because only Yoruba practice Islam and Christianity perfectly. The same house, the same Yoruba place, you see the Christian side, the Muslim side. The Muslim, when they're going to celebrate Salah, every young Christian go and celebrate with them. Even when the Christians are celebrating, it becomes a culture that we have taken. I don't mind. We've accepted it because it's all talking about our God. It's nothing wrong to embrace Islam. It's nothing wrong to embrace Christianity because they're talking about God. The God our forefathers were talking of before. In my place, it was called Ogene. The same God is what this was brought to us. It's the same God. So it's okay to take one, anyone you go. That's why I can go to mosque and worship. I can go to the church and worship. I can worship in the African traditional way as long as I talk to God. That's not my problem today. My problem is the Z generation. The generation that should be thinking for us. The Z generation that have all the opportunity to move Nigeria to where we need to be. We can be there soon. Not with Tinubu, not with our age. How can I still be saying I'm 57 years old? 5'7".
when you don't think well, this man was saying that, how many years old my mama did when he died? 55. Meaning, mama not even old reach me before that woman died. Okay. My father may be 70 or 80. If not that myself, add 70 or 80 years to the 57. Now 23 years remain, I go be 80. I'll be small picking. So I'm still of the Z generation. I am going to compete with kids. Who is deceiving us? So we refuse to give way for progress. Tinubu, I repeat again. Akpabio, we refuse to give way for progress. And it's a shame on us. Big shame. And you know what's so surprising me? All of us, we have kids now. You get to, Tinubu, your son don't reach to be president. He's supposed to give you poison himself because you refuse to give way to them. We refuse to give way to progress. Problem number one. We are supposed to be mentoring our kids now, showing them what China is doing. Like what are the Christians saying today? Young people, look at it too. If China can do that one, come up with this, I'll support you. The universities, hey, how come that we don't have any young child that can come up with an innovation? Facebook cannot be magical. There must be something we can think about that will be bringing us together. You know, Africans, we know how to unite. And when we start to do it, we'll do it better. Nigerian government will not fall my hand. What the kids need is encouragement. By the time even the film they are making, they cannot even distribute it. They are going to sell to Netflix. And they say to Nollywood, now they laugh. Now be big industry. Now no the shame. Mona no verse that the Chris not good. But now no the shame. Yeah, I am. We have the biggest industry in the world. We are Nollywood. If I they look some of themselves. Now I don't even know what is Nollywood and they talk. Sorry guys. I'm an authority in this. That we still make film and we wait for Netflix to come and sell our film or to be on Netflix, on Amazon. Is the bride of a Nigerian filmmaker. You are a fool, man. Big time fool. Olodo of the highest order. Nigerians will produce oil. Now we get the oil. Oyibo go carry and go. They will call refiner and sell it to us. We go make film finish. We'll give it to Oyibo, make it do, sell it back to Nigerians. That's what Netflix is. Nigerian man go make film, he go give it to Netflix. Netflix go sell it to Nigerians. Netflix go to make money. Our government, they look. You be filmmaker, they look. Una be proud people. No, so una popular where be this. You know, when they walk on carry self, the local fools, village fools. You see where they work at? Yeah, they be big this, I'm a big Nollywood. Yeah, a big fool. Shut up! And that Chris is talking. You see this show of shame I see here? This one. This is true show of shame. You see that? Because the country you are talking of now, sir, when these boys went to play and they were dissimulated, you see them? All of us, we felt it. These people here could be from Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo. They come together, they are playing for one country called Nigeria. Nigeria is not your problem. Nigeria is our beautiful baby. If you cannot even accept what God has given to you, they say, oh, who gave us the name Nigeria? Somebody asked me, I say, yes. Somebody must have named the name Nigeria, but it is taken from us, River Niger. Niger, River. So what? Now name when they give somebody. The name when they give me, I don't know who name me. Those days when they born picking for us, everybody they name them. But the child will grow and use that name to excel. Now God, they put words into person's mouth. That woman that named Nigeria is somebody that was inspired by God to do so. So what? I don't care. It's not the name but the union that matters. What I'm trying to say, Nigerians, is we have so much misplaced priorities, man. If Nigeria today, we're still fighting for how the Yoruba man, Hausa man will go this or that, and we cannot focus on the important thing, which is the progress. Nigeria don't have our own Facebook. Facebook, when one small German boy make, now all of us, they go there. All our history, all our yansh, all our secrets, they there. YouTube, when they talk, all the film when they make since all the day. Now, this thing, what do you call it? WhatsApp. And if I tell you what we get for WhatsApp, if they open WhatsApp, if God look what we put for WhatsApp today, people here show how many years they WhatsApp. You know what they are the talk. All our secret there. Who is there with? The thing you are sending to WhatsApp, where is this Steve? Somebody can access it tomorrow. You see, people like say, when you get girlfriend, you never get wife before. I don't divorce. When the marriage is sweet, it's good. Everything is fine. No, you can give your wife anything when they're together. The day when they quarrel, he go use that thing against you. That's why the woman, they say, I go fit deal with her. Not follow me because they see you when they do that, all those trash. It be like all the nonsense one would not put for WhatsApp today. Those of you watching me. What of the day when we follow WhatsApp quarrel? He can't release them. Where we go stay? Our face, we're not going to see God though. 90%. How many years they WhatsApp? I'm like, we could not talk. Yet we don't have one for ourselves. We should be ashamed. Young people, I am here to talk about the Z generation. And I'm confused. Well, I'm going to follow this series, the Z generation. I want to first use today to challenge you people that you are not young people. Maybe the old generation refused to step aside. But you self, you don't even get up. You think you're a small boy. Hey, I'm still young. I'm a small girl. Question I ask you, go on. Answer. When Obasanjo was head of state, you never see how fresh that man be. Not be the second time when he come, his face don't make like this. Go look how he was a handsome young man. 30-something, 20-something. That was the people that become president in those days, oh, not old men. And before I still want to go back to this, before I deal with the younger generation. So why I call this a show of shame, let me spend some minutes with the Yoruba guys. Because I have a big issue with you people right now. Was it in 1884, 1885? Remember this, write it down. 1884 and between 1884 and 1885. The European people here gathered in Berlin and they shared Africa among themselves for the purpose of exploiting us. And when you want to educate yourself, people, there are some things you should do. I bet if you can go online, I don't know whether the documentary is online. I watched it on tape when I got to London the first time. It's called The Magnificent African Cake. It was a statement made by the King of Belgium. Say, I am going to take my own share of the magnificent African cake. And it took Congo, the biggest and who's supposed to be the richest country in the world, would have been Congo. He killed 15 million of them. Nobody talk. It's not genocide though. You know you can be on the street of Congo and you pick diamond, even till tomorrow. What a blessed land. But here we go. That was what they did. You know what they did? They shared Africa into pieces. Belgium had their own part. Of course, Nigerians and those parts of West Africa, some of us went to British. British have their own. French have their own. Even Italy get. Germany get to. They shared us into what you see now. And so the boundary we have, these are artificial boundaries. Can you imagine? Have you seen the people in Benin Republic? They used to call them, they used to call them, Dahomey. Dahomey is an Ishan word, Ishan, in Benin. Have you been to Edo State? You know, the country is now called Benin Republic. Benin. Coming from, because in those days, it was the Benin Empire that extended to all that area. And the Ishan people in Benin Edo State, they were the ones staying there, that Dahomey. If those of you that speak Isha, you will find your language to be there. And una sabi do juju well because those people they do juju till today. Voodoo is still part of the religion. Listen, my ex-wife Naisha, he go tell you say we dey fly for afternoon, I say we dey fly for night. Hello, it's on a lighter mood. What I'm saying, people, is that how can those people be in another country or in another country today? So those people are your enemies now. People that speak the same Yoruba with you, I've been there. Before I traveled, I went to Cotonou. You know, picking when they want to travel and they look for anything to do. Oh, Benin Republic, are they your enemy? Where is that boundary? That Cotonou boundary, na boundary. Thank God for ECOWAS. Do you know that? What I want to say is that these were artificial boundaries made by Europeans. You don't want to separate Niger Republic and Nigeria. Come on, man. Even Momo go know. Say these two people, they be one. Between Niger and Nigeria. Say these are one people. The French decide to take one, call on Niger Republic. Nigeria take the British, take one side, call on Nigeria. Kashna Rasnika. Pish Komantana. So Niger people now are my enemies. We are not the same country. They call themselves, we are French Africans. Yes, I am English African. Anglophone, Francophone. You be fool. The artificial boundary is what we are still living on. That's why when Kwame Nkrumah, when he found himself, let me use that word, because where do you have to find yourself before you can deliver your people? And I want to be clear with this. Let's go to the history of Pan-Africanism. These guys have to discover themselves first. Because if you don't know yourself, you can't even help others. It was Kwame Nkrumah's journey to the United States. He saw what the Marcus Garvey did. And the big African people were already fighting for freedom. Their own freedom in the United States. Those were the things that inspired them. When they came to Manchester here to have a meeting that it's time to set Africa free, then they went home with a mission to deliver Africa. If not, on a good day, these guys were sent on training to come and serve the British or serve the French or serve the Portuguese. They were clear. We send you so that you can serve us, not to come and fight us. You know, when you train Peking, you never carry wife come Europe, or you never carry anybody come Europe. That time you go tell you saying don't get in home. You go tell you get out. That's what it be. Leave on. Now it's time to get freedom. Now what do we do? Anyway, what I'm trying to say to these Yoruba people is the artificial boundary created by Oyibo is what we are still trying to cure. Because Kwame Nkrumah won in 1963 when they now came up with the Organization of African Unity. They had to come up with a communique that all the boundaries should be respected, because if we don't respect the boundaries, these white people will cause us to kill ourselves. Let me repeat that. When they got this, in fact, Kwame Nkrumah was saying, let us unite quickly. We must not leave this country without one country. We don't need Ghana, we don't need this. Let us have the United States of Africa. This was a man. Years ago, Kwame, the people, the founding fathers, they had the vision. Oh. But they realized that if we try to do it by force, we'll go kill each other. Go and say to Benin Republic, you're not Benin Republic today. We will not know. Exactly, we cannot even tell Benin Republic not to be one of us. When we know it is better for us to be one. Now these stupid Yoruba people say they're not be one of us again. Igbo man say not be one of us. I don't want to be one of us. I bet Mona help us break the country. With a welcome now. Don't put to Robo man join yourself. Anything you do, don't try it. Because if you feel betray me, I go betray you more. You come to British, come take this. I go look for where sell our oil. We go break all of now. If not near where we did. We go mortgage our oil for our freedom. And I place a call to my people. Now, if this movement stays longer than it is, there will be a liberation of the Midwest. Perhaps, not even Midwest. I'll be asking for remuneration. Anybody that wants to join me will join me. And it's going to be brutal. I will mortgage whatever we have for freedom. And mind you, as you do this, the way you come here, so you get people who go say we get oil, may they come take oil, may they save us free. The bloodshed do not fit stand up. When I tell some people here now, say we get oil to give you now, just protect us. Nigeria don't share. All this grammar one that they speak since, people will do it intelligently. The question I asked you, the Yoruba man, what it will cost you? What has the Yoruba man done to you? What did the Igbo man do you? What did Hausa man do you? Now your brother be president. Not gonna thief the money. In the history of Nigeria, as the Yoruba man not having their own share of the Nigerian state, even another tribe have not talk, even if not the wrong timing have agree. Your brother is president, you are fighting to break away, and he give you the ticket to do this. You show of shame. Let's go. I say I talk am, that the Chris talk am. This is the second time I'm putting you on my program. Call me anytime. I'm in London. I'll go open book for you. I'm offended. It's a show of shame. We should be thinking of how we do not have Nigeria as it is now. It's a big country that we can build on. That our children will begin to build on this. If you like, rename them. If you say you don't like Nigeria, rename it. If you don't like the structure, restructure it. What are you even restructuring? You have 36 states. You could not fix the 36 states. Lagos State is living perfectly well. Ogun, go and live your life. Or you live your life. I mean, you think say Lagos people, the last time Lagos were deporting people from Ogun State. They were deporting people to Oyo State. That might be Yoruba. Oshu people must go home. Ekiti must go home. Ondo go home. Una be the same Yoruba. Yeah, wait. I waste my time, man. Waste my time. People waste my time. I should have time to talk. I'm talking about the Z generation. Why I just want to touch it is let you know the artificial boundaries which you are now maintaining. The natural boundary is not even for hatred. If you understand that, oh my God. You know, something came to me yesterday night. I was watching this space thing that the lady came out and was talking to her, and I was looking at that beautiful woman talking about scientifically where the world is going. Whether there's life in Jupiter, I don't know where they send this one they go now. Are they confused? Africa, know they think like that too. No, will they wait when they bring food we eat? How can we be part of the world anyway? Not that one would they think of now how to separate, no problem. But you know what is so interesting? And I was saying, God, we're ready for you. Shebi, will they take hand and build toward Babel? You say God say no want. Abi? He can't separate us. God, will they shoot this? Will they shoot us straight? We're looking for you. We serve God. We man won't see you, God. We won't talk to you. It's a quest. It's a desire to meet our Creator. It's not a crime. And I said to a human being, what happened in Tower Babel is not a crime. We wanted to meet our Creator. For that, God can't separate us. Even as God even separate us, it not still work. Today, I saw that they shoot this, they go meet God. I said, God, now wow, these people not go stop. In Jesus' name, amen. Even you say your picky come, we see how we kill them. Hi, now wow. These men, this human being, we strong. Now only Africa weak. And I weep for Africa. In this new generation, when people they shoot things go sky, we not get food eat. No, but that won't be your problem, Yoruba man. Your problem now to separate Nigeria. I beg. The people, I saw people shooting things. They go into Jupiter. They go into Mars. We are not thinking like that. What we are thinking, there's no food on the table. No fuel. Fuel when God give you. Land when God give you, Boku, you know fit farm. How can the God even help you? Yoruba man, now wait to. Now outside man, I can collect all the money when they come Yoruba land since. You know, make her confused. I'm confused. Let me understand what the agitation is. Now, Hausa man, now they collect the money when they come to your state since. Your governor, the money when the governor, they squander since. Now, Yoruba man, Kosa. Now, Hausa man, Kosa. Or be na Igbo man taken from you. No, the same thing I ask the Igbo people. I beg, those men from the southeast. All the money they come southeast, so. Now, Hausa man, they collect them. No be your governor, they spend them. You know, see that one, Umazi, when they dance. When he be a born man. Now governor nice up for that money. Your Imo State governor, when in fact that one he betray your day clear. They smell for long. Wait to now Hausa man be that one. I don't know say Uzodima na Hausa man. What are you guys doing? The devil, you see, let me say this. Oh, I want to talk to young people, man. I want to talk to young people. And I want people to think differently from this. What you guys see. Because these guys are not inspiring you. You're following this kind of movement. It's not taking you anywhere. Your movement to be how you can. The Igbo man I know. The Igbo man I know is who? Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe wrote the book Things Fall Apart when he was 22 years old. He was not an old man. At 22, he wrote the book that is still selling today, translated to how many languages? An Igbo man. That is the Igbo man we know. And that is an Igbo man that wrote a book that's been translated to how many languages? Where are the younger generation? Where are the Z generation? Oh my God. Oh my God. You know the Yoruba people? The Yoruba people will know Awolowo, Papa Awolowo. Papa say he understands the society. And I also use to quote here. He reminds us that the children of those who refuse to train. Now that one I tell you, remember about. Will not allow your children to sleep. Somebody that came with an action group to save Nigeria. Nobody, I'm not even against your state succeeding. The question, instead of asking for break Nigeria, why are you not trying to make Ogun State succeed? As a country, with international airport, with businesses. Ogun this, Ogun Air, Ogun this, Ogun begin to take place, begin to talk. Look at Lagos now. Nobody's going to stop Lagos. So. Lagos is the tiniest country. I call it a country. I don't want to call it a state. It's the tiniest country within the Nigerian country. No, it's the tiniest country in the Nigerian nation. Look at the economy of Lagos is bigger, higher. The GDP is higher than that of Kenya. Small Lagos. That will not be a problem. And Lagos must not stop. They are now occupying, they are claiming more land within the sea. They are expanding. And it will continue to expand. How is that? How is Yoruba nation going to help Lagos? How? In fact, when the new Nigeria come, are you going to keep the capital back to Lagos? Una go get one again. Don't worry. Now that day when they get the Yoruba nation, now that they will go fight. Who go get the capital? Another war don't start to. Biafra, where the Anambra State capital go day? Now that time cannot go say make go a village. Now that time you go don't say what day. Any good man say for what? Anambra, in moment go say Anambra say now they be senior. We go there they see. Maybe we don't go, or maybe we today we will watch. See, what you guys are playing with is timidity. And in fact, you are displaying your ignorance in a way. And I wonder why nobody is engaging them in a very constructive debate. Not these things you're doing. Not this rubbish. In fact, you guys are showcasing our stupidity. I won't be saying anything. And the Yoruba people kept this debate in Nigeria and begin to fight even. And we do things. I will not be so mad. But to come and showcase our rubbish in England, which Asian man go to look you. those of us here, which eye they go take look us? You know our problem in England? Black people have no place here. Now when Kemi, make we pray. I say no matter how we go see Kemi, we not say Kemi not go win. Sorry. Do you understand what the Yoruba person can become in England? You know the Indians, they own all the filling stations, all the post offices. Wait, let me talk. All the post offices in England. Come to London. If you go to post office, who get an Indian man with his small family, they will come and play themselves. If you go to filling station, and they get them. All the off licenses in London that I have, now London, I don't take. All the off license now, Indian man get them. I mean, show me Nigerian men, where would they? You went the Yoruba man when they fight for division. You come here, you not see the road. You never see until tomorrow. You dey go divide Nigeria. Show me what you have done here. Then you are proud, the Yoruba man. Not be to do one better they talk so. Show me. Is it not our problem? Is it not what we inspiring our young people to be? I was with some two set of young Yoruba kids here today. The young woman have a salon in Speka, and I said, I'm proud of you. Because this is the thing we want to see. And she didn't know I was talking from my center. Because whether we like it or not, the Indians are everywhere. The Asians are everywhere. They are not here. They are not in England to come and ask for independence of oh, they are not here looking for independence of India. If they let them solve their problem, their rubbish at home. You come down to England to come and showcase and we want to get independence? I'm not even talking of the British people. How would the rest of the world be looking at us? As you see Monite saw this cloth, you not see Monite do better thing. In the name of Nigeria. We need to turn around, man. We pray that God will help us. This generation is who I'm talking to today, not you. Because you waste. This generation is waste already. You see people here, they will tell you they are young people. Only in Nigeria. That's why you see somebody of 57 years old like Daddy Chris. He say, I'm a youth. You don't get gray hair. Look at all of them. They don't get gray hair. You see that one self, and they see gray hair. In a youth, he don't agree say he don't expire. You go so run for president. Young people, a young person in the right mind will not think like this. A young person would have processed, would have asked questions. Where is it coming from? And you need to mentor the young people. You need to give them their own history. You need to compare them with if you are in England, when I talk to my kids, I always show them what football can do for them, what football has done. That the future of a black man here is a talent. You play football, you sing, you do well, you excel. Politically, we don't have a place yet because we don't know how to come together. Black people have never come together to do one great thing other than what you see the Yoruba man do today. When we could not produce the mayor of London, how long Yoruba people don't there? We don't produce mayor. Now, how to go start a Nigeria and I be the game? And we call the show that ignorance for down the street. You know what I call it? It's pure ignorance. You know why I know, sir? The people you see here, when they this team now, these young people, when they represent Nigeria, Yoruba man they there. Igbo man they there. Hausa man they there. We were supporting them. We don't know where they come from. We don't care. If you have a problem with the politicians and you cannot face them, then you are a coward. That's on the go. When they say it's strong, do this. Why you not face the politicians? Why you can't you tell them they cannot do this? Why can't you stop the injustice in your own land? Is it to separate the country, which is the only strength you have? When God wants to destroy people, they will make them they fight tribal war. Because as they fight between yourself, now so other people they can't take. Because the day Nigeria start to fight, like I said just now, I go call people. I go tell them, say we get oil, then they oppress us. They go help us protect our oil. But now the oil they want to could not be say they love me. I'll still prefer to share this oil with you, even when I know you're shitting me. The Urobo man produced oil for Nigeria. We have nothing to show for it. Go to our land. We are not even complaining. We are not the people saying we want to go. It's you that doesn't contribute anything to the Nigerian state. If we break today, the people who to make money now people are from the south side. Because we have oil, it's still boku. That's not the one I don't eat. What if we think like you guys? If we are fighting for the liberation of the south side, what would happen? We have the resources to mortgage our life, to mortgage our future. We only tell maybe one crazy country say, come and help us to protect our land. We will go to Russia. Help us to protect this land. We're breaking away. Anything not going to happen. That is if America and the Englishman when you come into not support us. Now then they trade with us already. Now they share we share. Which business got to do with your land? Share they come to Nigeria because of my land. Now them this one you come meet here so they don't get your interest. Now all year they get and I mean get her. Now me go fit negotiate better. I go tell them now make they cut you out of the Nigeria. Make you go stay your own. But I will be doing my children damages. I won't do that. I will not. Because when I listen to the words of Kwame Nkrumah, when I see the man cry, their vision, what Marcus Garvey went through, I don't agree with all they say, but I agree with the economic liberation of the African people. We are too rich to be poor. Fidel Castro said, they are poor people living in a rich nation. Let us solve that one. I challenge this generation today that I want to come to a Nigeria where we have our own Facebook. How can, like I said, we still not come up with an app for WhatsApp. But again, if Nigeria is this, if this Nigerian government that don't have a vision, if Tinubu went on the way to be WhatsApp, or they fear WhatsApp, come be president, how can he encourage a young boy who's coming up with our own app? Say now it's time for Africa to have its own. And for Africa to have its own, we need to launch our own database. We cannot be storing it anywhere and we say we are independent. No. First, you're going to have where you keep your own data. Then you store your data and you begin to interact with one another. It's simple. It's communication. I'm broadcasting today. YouTube can take me out. Not that I care. YouTube can take me out. Facebook can take me out. Because it's not our own. Do you have your own? Do you have? The younger generation will be thinking along that line. Not to come and fight for independence. Independence for what, boy? I'm going to go on a break. When I come back, we're going to continue this topic. Not today, not today. Today is not a day to joke. Thank God I'm alone. So I'm not going to see anybody kill. Only that the Christian I meet today. I'm going on a break. Tinubu, will they see your face there? When I come back, I will do some of the things you talk. You never come back from holiday, then they wait for you. You say you want to be president. Footballer, I'm no man now. Ask when would they sing that song? When would they go play ball in those days? Would they sing and they call footballer, I'm no man now. That's what they go walk. Don't be, we'll be right back. Stay there.
Find your sanctuary in the heart of the city. Live the life you deserve in an exquisite apartment. Srtv Luxury Shortlet Apartment, Lagos, is a place where your comfort is rest assured. Welcome to Srtv Shortlet Apartment, part of the prestigious Srtv Real Estate family. Why choose us? Prime location, nestled in the heart of Lagos, close to key attractions, business hubs, and vibrant nightlife. Modern interiors, fully furnished, stylish apartments designed to provide the ultimate comfort. Luxury redefined, vacation perfected. 24/7 security. Enjoy peace of mind with round-the-clock security and CCTV surveillance. Top-notch amenities, high-speed Wi-Fi, smart TV, air conditioning, fully equipped kitchen, and lots more. Perfect for business travelers, family vacations, romantic getaways, special events, and more. Book your stay today and experience Lagos like never before. Call +234 8143 582856 or +447-4388-93190, or email us at realestate@superiorradioandtelevision.com. Srtv Chocolate Department, where comfort meets luxury.
Hello, you're welcome back. Welcome back. For those of you just joining me today, this is Wake Up Nigeria, and I have a message for the Z generation. I'll be talking to you guys in a couple of series. It's going to be a series. I'm going to do it throughout from today till Saturday, and I'm going to close it on Saturday. I want to focus on you guys, and today I'm here to say that the excuse you guys giving to me that we did not give you chance, I'm saying we, the older generation, did not give you chance, is a wrong one. Actually, we need to mentor you. We need to help you catapult. We need to catapult you into the orbit so that you can represent us well. That we have not done well, I agree. But have you people even come up with something? In my time here, there was Facebook, there was Twitter, now X. Hey, Chinese did not sit on their ass. They came up with their own. So they have the TikTok now. TikTok is taking over. Everybody say, wait, are you on TikTok? I say, I'm not on TikTok. Are you on TikTok? I'm not on TikTok. Old man, they change again. But you know what? You guys are all on TikTok. That is something new. Something for the new generation. Tinubu is not going to think of TikTok. The decrease doesn't have time for TikTok because, but you can make me understand TikTok. And I will buy into it. But why are we talking of TikTok? Why are we not talking of Niger own? Niger talk, Niger meet. Use one grammar. Take even pidgin, make them Niger baga. Make it your own. That's where everywhere go to Niger baga. Niger baga. Our own. Before you know it, we have our own. At least we'll be secured. All this our yash where would they open every day for Facebook, for all this WhatsApp. At least you would go to our place. Tomorrow they go take and blackmail us. You know what they talk. And I want to say this. Our young men and women, they have the excuse that, hey, no opportunity was given to me. That's why I asked you, have you come up with something? I know, and for that to excel, for this, today I want to just zero on this social media. You understand? Because I don't think they can do all. Sometimes I get angry, I go and talk about these cessation people, but I really want to talk to the Z generation. Hopefully, I'll use the remaining few minutes to talk about the Z generation and try to go away because I've been talking to myself. You can imagine how difficult it is. But that's it, because nobody to bounce on. But I want to say this. You people, you know, a girl of 20-something years old, 23, 24, they think they are still children in Nigeria. My mother had me when she was 18. My mother was 18 years older than me. She's late now. Meaning she don't get belay at 17. Come born me at 18. She's only 18 years older than me. You know, reach 18 self. So, and now you go surprised. Oh, how is that possible? How is that possible? Now I say, and they ask you now, how old was Jesus when he was killed? 33. Meaning Jesus don't start to walk at 20-something. Big. You know, they take on big responsibility. They talk words of wisdom. All these things you're reading now, the man was 20-something years old. No, will not go far. Go on, a president of Nigeria at 32. You they see 32 years old, but their life never start. In Papa, they tell and say, come on, where you be small boy. The last time I watched Robo Progress Union, sorry guys. The president now, when they say youth president, I'm supposed to be president. One old man, when they all expire, I be president. The pikin, when go do something, they come give a youth president. Thank God say they see office for youth president. That's okay. Work with the youth president they give to you. Show us you can do it so that you become the president. Well, this thing is wrong, oh. An older generation need to give way. But you self, you need to take your destiny. Nobody will give it to you. You need to take it. Show us. I've been waiting for the young one that is elected
to be the youth, whether it's going to take control. I'm waiting. I can't wait to see. But I'm praying that he takes on the responsibility. And I asked you people, when I call again and again, you know why I don't talk about Robo Nation anymore? Because I found that there's nothing I'm going to do that can sink into this. You can't, their body is thick. We're on two different wavelengths. Let me repeat this. We're on two different wavelengths. They are thinking, young people, I beg, this is why I was happy when they had a youth president. This was my joy. You know the problem? Everybody talking about the youth in Roboland, talking about the government of Robo Nation. You know what they're looking for? That oil money when they go. When they come back, I will take share up. Until now, Robo Nation never do anything other than to other end of year party. They go gather, eat, or go tie big rapper, marry new wives. When our mates are going, I said it today to them when I was on that show, that if the whole Nigeria will fail, Urubo must not fail. And I believe in it. Because we have everything that can succeed. Today now, we forget. I thought I even registered the company still there. Urubo Agricultural Development Project. So many things, initiative I gave to them. I even come up with Urubo Commonwealth. They've never even get there. This is what I'm talking about. You know why they are still there masturbating, thinking of how all your money they go share and come. The one when they give to Apollo remain, when they share give them, now they'll be the fight. Hey, I said that the Chris. This is not my destiny. I cannot waste my time doing this. And I say it with all sense of responsibility and without fear. That is how much we expected the young people to take control. We are begging, we are dying. We can't wait to see you people be in charge. Wait, are you guys telling me that it will be an act of God that the guy that came up with Facebook, he has one thing in his head that cannot be, in fact, the knowledge already revealed. It's no more secret. In fact, having a social media like TikTok or Facebook is no more a new technology. We're not even saying go and think. We're saying copy it and make it your own. TikTok was not existing. They took it from Facebook idea or WhatsApp. They combined them. TikTok is not doing well. What is stopping Africa from having one? Are you saying that if we start as black people, we'll not go like our own? I lie. Why would they watch Nollywood film? Who said we will not like our own? Don't we watch Nollywood film? Is Nollywood not our own? Do it well. Burna Boy not be your own. Whiskey, all them, are they not our own? Don't we support? Are we not watching? Are we not dancing to those music? Who is going to do it for us? Who? If this boys and the Whiskey, young boys on their own, Davido, and look at them. And here we go again. I don't want to talk about the music boys now. So I don't want to go to division. Let's stick to it. What the young people can do for us. So tomorrow I'll come back on another aspect of it. Let's stick innovation. Let's think about you people born into the social media, born into the digital generation. We call you the DG is in your gene. It was not in mine. Now small they fit into my own. My own, they born. When they born me, there was no television. No. In fact, I grew up with my grandparents. The floor. Now my present, as I did there before they come floor am. They come put cement when cement come. Now my present, as I grow up, now they come put plaster for the wall. As I grow up, they come paint them. As I they grow up before television come. It first come the village before I reach my house. I am a 57 years old man. Look at how that's how fast things have moved. How can a 20-something years old boy think it's a child? You they do, I'm lawyer. You don't reach 30-something years old. You say, no, you have to be lawyer. Lawyer to your destiny. So you have no say of your own. You have come to this world to come and be lawyer. I don't get it. And before we talk, oh, the politicians, then the whole money they are sharing, that is the only thing. They are corrupt. Hey, young man. Davido didn't wait for the corruption of Nigeria to succeed. Burna Boy did not wait for the corruption of Nigeria to succeed. Nigeria is a fertile ground for you, young man. Let me repeat that. Your enemies are people like this. Don't know when they fight for secession. These guys are your enemies. They're distracting you. Your enemies are those politicians that ask you to vote for them. Of course, they are part of the trouble. But now you're becoming the victim of your own self. How can you wake up in the morning? You know, I was talking to a guy in South Korea. He said any child that wake up in South Korea, he's always thinking of how to make his own phone, make something technology that is going to sell. Now, this is no more technology for them. They can just begin to assemble it and put it their own name. Is it still technology? Making of mobile phone. Okay, that's still technology. No, technology is bringing out something new. This is not a technician work. No. I go school small. The job technicians do is to use existing structure to do something new. That's not technology. When you adapt this phone now into, like I said, phone now, then Nokia first start. Today, Samsung, China did not wait to go and do a new one. They tap on the existing one and they have their own. Today, Samsung is even better than all of them. I don't know where they'll come. Now, tell me, I say Samsung, not be China. China and I go to assemble Samsung today. Even the American phone, the iPhone of all iPhone that you people are talking about, is not made in China. You need to wake up and because it's no more technology. That's why America, they are not afraid to let it go because it's no more technology. Are you saying that we cannot do something like iPhone in Nigeria? So our iPhone will not do this back. Will not can't we? Those of you in engineering, can't you people just do this screen? What is in that ship that is there that you cannot do? Tell me now, what is it that is here that you cannot put together? And when you think of it so big, then it begins to defeat you always. I see it as something so small, so basic that we can do. Why are we not doing it? And until the people of this generation start to think well, we're not going to ever have one. Tinubu is not going to think like this. It's a young man that's going to do this. The Z generation. Now, like I said, you grow up and you'll be seeing Facebook. Like when I started the show, I saw those days when you meet girls on Facebook, fear not going to let you, if they come, you go fair, make it stay one place, make it go to one place. They won't see her first. Whether not ghost. Because they just say one person when they meet on Facebook, they meet for hotel in that. Nah, lie. Today, the safest place to meet is actually Facebook. Because when somebody say hello, what's your name? Before you know, I don't go the person. I don't go Facebook when I go look for them. I will come see all the picture. I can't see all the posts when they don't make. I see all the things we don't do. Maybe if I look well, the girls now they're very bad. Have you seen Nigerian women? Any girl they follow, he can't they hide her friends. No say she get plenty boyfriend. Maybe the best if you see, this is something I now said to my girlfriend a few days ago. I said, make her see all your friends on Facebook. Now then all your S day. Because we know they see each other. You don't go see her friends. They go hide all the friends for that Facebook. Only guy when they do have. Now then they keep all of us. You just be one of the boys. Other ones they can't, you know hear what they talk. Any guy when not release the list of her friends, who they hide her from? What is she hiding it from? You see the iniquities of these women. That's not the topic of today. But that's a necessary digression. What I'm saying is, that is how much, if I want to know you, I could go your Facebook. I could go look your history. Maybe one of my friends don't bench you. I feel look at I go don't say, oh boy, you reach here. Now then we go talk, oh, you reach there. We're not going to come marry again. So they know. You know, saying again when your brother don't pump now with the married today, and they know how to keep him. Bible say wife na sanctuary. You know, say now with everybody they share. Those of them when they verse, mona verse. Wife is a precious thing. If all the women in the world, the man choose to take only one as his own, that one should be precious. Not because everyone don't pam. If you know, say you don't want to keep your ears from one place, when the time come, answer the call. Don't hide your friends on Facebook. Make them see each other. I know say they don't verse. They don't talk now. They don't verse. They don't provoke. The women go down say, "Better kid at the crease." I don't care. Listen, what we are up against is something bigger than us. What did I say? I said the best place to meet now is Facebook. The only reason I brought this up is how come that we in Africa, even Nigeria, never get Facebook? Let me give credit to some people. In those days when we came to Europe, when we came to Europe, before we go see send money, go home. Now only Western Union come day one time. If you see the way we patronize Western Union for this world, I'm talking now. All our destiny, the money we were sending, half now the Western Union they collect them, and their MoneyGram. Because Western Union was more effective than even MoneyGram. That was it. Until 2 years ago now, nobody use Western Union anymore. Our boys have come up with their own app. Whatever Western Union is doing, they are not doing it. So we now have local money transfer. I patronize them big time. Because I don't see any reason why I should be giving my money to the white man. So they already have enough. They don't need my money. And 90% never had mine. Maybe Naisha myself. I say, come to England, they're doing well for themselves. So if I see a black boy doing something like that, I patronize him. You see, why this is so painful, my people? I'm going to close this show by talking about only one man who is my mentor. His name is Marcus Garvey. What I saw in England is what Marcus Garvey saw when he got to the United States. How old was Marcus Garvey? He died at 30-something. Do you hear me? Marcus Garvey died at 30-something. Then he don't achieve, he don't buy too cheap for United States of America. They don't deport him. 30-something. Neither boy, neither man died. So meaning he was 20-something years old when he was exploring the whole world. You when he be 30 years old, you say you be picking. Go on now, president at 32. You be picking, no. You the lawyer. Will they come to your topic tomorrow? But we could finish this one. Hey guys, what are we doing to ourselves? What are we doing to ourselves? Are you saying that we cannot have our own Facebook? Is that what we're saying? Like I said, if we want to know somebody's secret, so it's no more a bad thing to meet on Facebook. But Facebook today, not only for us to use. So none of us, the way our young people now have come up with the Western something similar to Western Union. Western Union na Asia, no, and they get them before. So now India man, they transfer all our money when they come until our boys start now. And they never reach you because the amount of Nigerians sending money home on a daily basis, we never see it to send money. Our village foods that they steal money for home. They could not even support this industry indirectly. Say, okay, if you want to send money, come to me. I get enough cash when I even thief. As I give you that, you will do this one. So we can be controlling our money. That money here, you begin to invest it. England is a you know why it's so painful? There's so much money to be made in England. And the Indians are making it, bro. Yoruba man, there's so much money to be made here. You that is fighting to have Yoruba land, Yoruba country. There's so much money. This place you come to now. Now you and Indian man, they here. They are making money. Let me say this. May I ask you, Yoruba man, Mayor of England, of London, now who? Can my Indian man. Let me talk. Go to the nearest post office. Go see the people when they work there. Go to the filling stations. This is a money speeding machine. All these businesses I'm mentioning, they breathe money. Go to the off licenses. Like then you go buy things for your side. Who get them? You never see one black man get off license. I say, where the Igbo people? Kano, you there yet? The Igbo man have the best method, the most effective. In fact, CNN describe you that the Igbo apprenticeship system is the highest incubator of small businesses worldwide. Worldwide, not in Nigeria. Worldwide. We not do it for London. No. When they come here, content and say we won't break up. There's money to be made in England, my people. I want young people to take advantage of what they have, not to follow these people fighting for division. I have nothing against you guys. If you want to break, you can break. But maybe it's even better for me as a Yoruba man. My oil will become my own. Because you know go near where my oil day, Yoruba man. Igbo man, you know go near where my oil day. Everybody, I don't open no. Make I repeat that. The days when they come collect oil for South, come they take and they build Lagos, come they take a build Abuja. If Nigeria break, it don't break, oh. You don't go near where my oil day. Because if you near there, when I take time, as soon as they do this rubbish. Anyway, I'm not here to fight tribal war. I'm here to say what we should be doing in England. And they think every day, how can we inspire young people to start to own post offices? This will not be rocket science, so I'm not saying they go do mobile phone. To say, me and my family, we won't get post office for London. Do you know how much you get if you own a post office, my guy? Even we never get off license. I bet come, maybe you can't count how many off license we get. You know, this is disgraceful. All the money one are the thief for Nigeria. Una not fit convert, they can't even make one filling station. What could they make money? They carry go home. Imagine a country where you can work and build a house. If you do business, what is going to happen to you? Let me repeat that. Because we they come here, can't work. We can't fit build house for home. Imagine say we can't do business, can't collect pounds. Think what we go do for home. We go build Nigeria. Indians are even stupid. But they've converted it well. They are claiming part of the country to themselves. If you get some kind of place to go reach now, only Indian people full. They buy one. It's, the way the Igbos are doing this, that's how they are doing their own now. Where is that skill? Now, what we can't show for here, now how to tell them, say we won't become, we can't fight tribal war for England. In the 21st century, you just said that the Queen go support her. You lost my support, bro. And you're a big shame. I swear. You are a big shame. And on this, and well, anytime I want to talk to the Z generation, they push me away to this profession. I'm saying, young people, don't be inspired by this. Your inspiration will be how I am born in London. I am born here. You know what? My parents come from a rich home. The rich home is not their parents, how much they have. The country they come from is a rich country. What can I do that I'm going to use to influence those people so that I begin to make money? I am in a better position. That's the advantage I have in England. I can do things from here. And that's why, you see, today I'm broadcasting to Nigeria. Because I remember where I come from. I know there's a foundation there. There's a root there. I'm not like you. You can use both now. I'm not part of here that much yet. I don't want to be, I'm too old to be worrying myself about how to, I couldn't fit it on Nigeria. I couldn't even fit it on Delta State. Then I won't fit it on England. I don't tire. But I'm forced to sometimes. But imagine you that is born here. You have your friends here. You have your colleagues here. You do one here. You do home. Boy, if you have a filling station, oh, it will not be bad, though. You, a young boy, a young woman, if you have a massive hair salon, when you both self go do you both hair, not be bad thing. You know how much you'll be making. Make can unique. Money no color of skin. Money no care who be color of skin. I'm going to shoot a film in the next 2 weeks. Oyibo, everybody, now all of us, they, I go pay them. You don't get color. I pray that this message sink into the young generation. That we, the wasted one, will continue to influence them badly. That our influence may be taken away by God. So they can take us to the promised land. As I get rid of these people, let me stick to myself. This generation, let me spend 11 minutes with you. It is clear, it is evident that you guys were born digital. I don't like the word calling you, you know, they call the one millennial generation. You are digital generation. The DG generation, you call DigiGen. I don't like the word Z. You actually DigiGen. I like, you know what? DIGIGEN. That's the book I'm writing about you guys. The DigiGen, you guys can do better. You can take us to the next level. You have so much in your palm. You got the best education. You didn't go to school where people were learning to write legible writing. That was the kind of school we went to. When we went to school, it was writing, reading and writing, reading and writing. Now you don't need to read. You just watch the video, you grab it, you do that. AI is even doing everything for you now. When do you bother? Before we could put a piece together in a war, today in a few seconds, you don't prepare your proposal, finish. Life move. You don't need to look at us. We are old. They will say, oh, you know what they tell you? Oh, I don't want that. You don't want what? You don't want something generated by AI. So what do you want? Is it good enough? Is it meaningful? Where do I need to go and read and write and waste my time? People are thinking of how to make new phones. You're talking about how to read and write. Where are you coming from? It ain't about reading and writing. It's about moving society forward. We need to have our own platform. And the time is now. This generation, we need to have our own platform. The time is now. If nobody listens to this, we need to have that Niger where we all go and shout. The time is now. Oh, you see, when you conceive it and you carry it along and you carry it like a baby, it begins to happen. I did last year event. I'm still owing. The last year Nigerian week, I did it. I wasn't having no money. I said it has to be done. I did it. Even when I looked stranded. But I did it. You don't need millions to get this done. Carry it, believe in it, breathe on it, smell it, smoke it, eat it. It will come to pass. That's where I'm going to end the show. My name is Daddy Chris for young people. I am not of the Z generation. I'm of the old generation. This is a 57-year-old man talking to the DG generation. We need you guys to get up now. Don't listen to what anybody is saying. Don't listen to what the losers are saying. They are wasted generation. I can tell you the reason they are fighting to have Yoruba land is so that they will be president. You don't president, president not going to reach them. These are people when never feel eat well. Tell me what they're going to do with who sold this ideology to them. Now what they're going to get being a Yoruba nation. Tell me. What the Igbo man do? What the Yoruba man? What the Hausa man do? Let me end again. That tomorrow we'll be talking about how much Christianity has bastardized us. How much Islam has bastardized us. I'll be talking to the Z generation. No. I'm not talking to the old. I'm talking to the Z generation. And I'm going to repeat again and again tomorrow that God is not a Christian. God is not a Muslim. God is not a Hindu man. God is not an African. God is God. That's why I end the show. My name is Daddy Chris. Until I see you guys tomorrow, stay out of trouble and God bless you all.
Looking for a home away from home in Abuja? Look no further than Srtv Shortlet Apartments. Our fully furnished apartments offers everything you need for a comfortable and relaxing stay. Unwind in spacious rooms with exquisite ambience. Cook delicious meals in our well-equipped kitchen and relax in our comfortable sitting rooms watching your favorite shows. And guess what? 247 Wi-Fi available. But that's not all. Srtv goes extra mile by providing a car to take you around town during your stay. No need to worry about navigating public transportation or hailing taxis. Explore Abuja at your own pace. Book your Srtv Shortlet apartment today and experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Srtv.
Innovative content. Global audience.